The best time to visit New Delhi in India is said to be October to March. Well, I went in June. To everyone's surprise, somehow I managed to see a lot more than I thought I would in only 1 week. Here are cows on the streets, there's a cow walking behind me. This video is going to be a concise travel guide for New Delhi in India, and information that you need to know as a first-time visitor to New Delhi. For those of you who are new to my channel, hi, my name is Tina and I'm a solo female traveler on a budget. New Delhi, the capital of India, was established in 1911 when the British colonial government decided to move the capital from Calcutta to New Delhi. In 1947, India gained independence but was separated into India and Pakistan. New Delhi is located in northern India on the west bank of the Yamuna River and is approximately 200 kilometers from the Himalayas. While I was in New Delhi, I had no issues getting along with English. I was connecting on my trip with locals and I made some friends who all spoke English.
Welcome to India. How are you feeling here?
He's a YouTuber as well. I just arrived at my place. Here are cows on the streets. There's a cow walking behind me. This is my place where I'm staying, but I'm not going to do a room tour or anything. India was one of the most budget-friendly countries I visited on my trip, and you shouldn't have trouble finding a decent hotel in New Delhi. However, location is key. Currently on my way to a hotel that is very close to the airport because tomorrow morning I would have to get up early and get there. I'm staying today in this hotel. I stayed one night in a hotel in Agra. Hotels here are not so high quality. Like the one I'm in here right now is probably one of the better ones, and still they just had problems with electricity and Wi-Fi, so we just had no electricity for maybe 20 minutes, which is not cool in, literally, it's not cool in June in New Delhi. I opted for Uber during my time in India, primarily because the nearest train station was quite a walk away from where I was staying. Uber proved to be very affordable, I felt safe, I had no issues with my ride. I cannot tell you how it would be to use the train or metro. From what I heard, using the public transport in New Delhi is quite easy and better than most people think it is. Tuk-tuks and rickshaws and things like that, I think you should be careful because if you're a tourist, they might be trying to scam you. Anyway, so we left the temple and we hopped on the first tuk-tuk. A good way to get around here. I had lots of good food in India, believe me. I like spicy food. Korea ruined me for the rest of the world, but I love spicy food now. A dream come true. I got butter chicken here and butter naan, something that I hear other people recommend. Also something that I know that India has butter chicken, butter naan, things like that. So I really wanted to try it. All is a little bit more spicy than I'm used to. So good. This is a mix of fennel seeds, sugar. Got so much sugar, but it's interesting. We are currently on our way to dinner to get some food somewhere. My host is showing me around a little bit and we're going to some restaurant, which is here. So just in case you do not like spicy food, you still want to visit India, don't be afraid. They have other options as well, especially in places like New Delhi. Now, finally, let's talk about the places that you should visit in New Delhi. My taxi driver just dropped me off here somewhere. Has to be the entrance somehow, but I don't see like an entrance gate.
Already been?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a spice market.
Yeah.
Chandni Chowk.
If you're walking around alone here, like as a woman, they're probably going to ask you, talk to you, and maybe want a picture or whatnot. So let's try to avoid that. But I mean, it's not dangerous. Or the heat in June made visiting the Red Fort as well as many other sites incredibly challenging. I either went in the morning to see places or in the evening. The Red Fort is one of the most famous sites in New Delhi. Even though I really enjoyed my time there, I quickly noticed how vast it is and realized I wouldn't be able to do as much as I had hoped. I'm here in June because of my schedule, because I'm going back. Definitely not a good idea to be here in June, but they have these water stations here where you can fill up your water bottle, luckily. So we're leaving now to get some lunch or get some food somewhere, but you can see behind me the crowds that are now gathering here. Like when I arrived, there was basically no one. It's like around lunchtime. Worst possible timing. We're going to Jama Masjid right now. Jama Masjid is probably very beautiful. Fun fact, this is the place where I burned my feet, so I didn't really see it. You have to take off your shoes when you go inside, and you have to wear something like this. They made me pay extra for that as well. It's cheap, like 400 rupee is like €4. But I can absolutely not walk around here because you have to take off your shoes, and the stones are way too hot. I have no idea how people do that. They're just walking here, and for me it's like so impossible. It hurts so much. We're going to explore the market. Now it's like a little bit later. It's now like 5-6, and it's easier to walk outside. Number 3 is Chandni Chowk, the one famous market in New Delhi that everyone's talking about. I visited Chandni Chowk with a friend, and I'm glad I did. It's a huge market, so you can easily get lost. We have been to an area where they have all like clothes and jewelry and stuff like that. From here we're going to an area where they have a lot of books. One thing is, don't drink the tap water and be careful with the street food. For example, having a local or someone who knows this kind of stuff and who knows what you can eat and what you maybe shouldn't. There are lots of local guides walking around in India who try to talk you into paying them, giving you a tour. I personally don't like that they're so persistent, but I wouldn't feel unsafe asking them to show me around. Number 4, Akshardham Temple. This is unfortunately one of the places I did not manage to go to. I wish I could. Akshardham Temple opened in 2005. It showcases traditional Indian craftsmanship with its modern monument design. Today I've come to Humayun's tomb to explore this area. Just got my Uber driver. He dropped me off slightly at the wrong location, but now I'm in front of the ticket gate. Humayun's tomb is, by the way, also a World Heritage Site. It's known for its Persian-style garden and is the first garden tomb in India, so there's a nice garden. Humayun's tomb, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, was completed in 1570. Known for its Persian-style gardens, its design influenced Mughal architecture, including the Taj Mahal. Here, this in the background, this is the main tomb, Humayun's tomb. I have such a hard time to pronounce all the names here in India. It's not that difficult. Anyway, this area is impressive. It's just way too hot. I probably repeat myself, but don't come here in June. Hey everyone, so I just arrived at the Lotus Temple. It's super hot because I am today a little bit later because I had to get to my hotel first. The Lotus Temple, completed in 1986, is shaped like a lotus flower and serves as a Baha'i house of worship. It's known for its innovative architectural design and is open to all faiths, symbolizing unity. I'm not sure, but I think you have to take off your shoes. Everyone's doing so. Some people go in with shoes, some people go in with socks. Well, unfortunately, you're not allowed to film inside the temple. You know, I would still recommend you to come here, at least in the morning. In the afternoon, be careful because of the heat.
Rajneesh, and like we are now at Dubai of poor people in India.
We're still in India. This is called Cyber Hub. Here's where you go when you want to do something at night.
Yeah, and there is a lot of nightclubs here, beautiful girls.
Yeah, I can pick up a girl tonight. Let's do that. The Cyber Hub. It's like a whole shopping area, and it was fun going there. After being to so many historical places, it was really refreshing to see this other side. And I'm all about shopping, honestly. I'm drinking more beer here in India than I ever drank in Germany in my entire life, I think.
Oh, very happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Thank you. A place that was recommended to me very often, but I didn't end up visiting, is India Gate. This war memorial honors Indian soldiers who died in World War I and stands as a prominent landmark in New Delhi. The Grand Arc is surrounded by lush lawns, making it a popular spot for both locals and tourists. I apologize for the noise. We're now sitting in a tuk-tuk on our way to the Taj Mahal because cars are not allowed there, luggage is not allowed there. Hey everyone! We finally got in, and I'm using my mic here even though I'm not supposed to. You're not allowed to use mics, you're not allowed to use tripods. Hey, but we're here, we're inside. You go through this first door here. Oh god, unfortunately I missed to film my first reaction. if you go to New Delhi, you have to also visit the Taj Mahal. You have to. Many places are overrated, but the Taj Mahal is not one of them. This UNESCO World Heritage Site, built by Emperor Shah Jahan in memory of his wife, is considered one of the greatest monuments of love. Last but not least, number 10, Jaipur, which is also known as the Pink City. I'm so sorry to tell you that I also did not go to Jaipur. I wanted to, but again, it's going to be a day trip from Delhi. Usually people would go and see all 3 places. I would say it's worth visiting. It's probably going to be a nice day trip and seeing a place different than New Delhi. I think it's really the basic list. I hope that my additional comments on all of these places help you a little bit more to prepare your trip. My trip to New Delhi was highly influenced by the heat and the fact that I went there in June. Apart from that, I loved going to India. I had a very nice experience there. I met nice people. I had good food.
Welcome to India. How are you feeling here?
That's my takeaway from New Delhi. Would I go back? I would maybe go back to India, but maybe not necessarily see New Delhi. I would maybe go to Jaipur and then also visit some places in India I haven't seen. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like. Also maybe subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet. If you like content like this, if you want to see more of this. Hope you like this video and I see you then in the next one.